DJ is the root of hip-hop. The DJ is the guy who found the beats. The DJ is the guy who the parties were built around.
Well, they brought the scratching technique. They brought the fast mixing, catching the beat on time. The DJs also brought incredible records, obscure records that you could never find in many of the major stores by finding in many of the underground type of record shops that they have.
Flash is very innovative. The idea of scratching. He apparently is the one who, along with some other people, really invented it and popularized the idea of zigga, 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 playing the records backwards and so on.
Well, a break is the climatic part of the record. I made it a point to figure out how can I make this thing a smooth transition. Just keep this break that's maybe 30 seconds and make it go for like 5 minutes.
Well, a break is that certain part of a record, but it's that certain part where it breaks down to an instrumental that people just get wild on the dance floor and just start acting crazy, and you just keep mixing that forward and back, backward and forward, and the crowd just go crazy. You can make that little 1 second or 5 seconds become a minute or a half an hour if you want. You know, that certain beat, they just get wild.
Yes, sir. There you have it.
Throughout the years, a b-boy became a bad boy on another level because the term b-boy began to go to everybody in the hip-hop community that felt as though that in order to maintain strength in the community, we had to show ourselves as hardcore. And a lot of us, the half that was trying to survive, got caught up in the bad boy life.
But ultimately, it became a very easy way to say young black urban male, basically. In the same way that hip-hop became an all-purpose phrase for this culture. It just seemed easy to say, it was catchy, it just kind of happened. And b-boy was definitely one of those.
I gotta be righteous, I gotta be me, I gotta be conscious, I gotta be free, I gotta be able to counterattack, I gotta be stable, I gotta be black, I gotta be...
The B-boys held up a mirror to the black inner city when times were tough and getting tougher. What started as a party movement became a protest movement, and the rhymes follow suit. From throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care, to don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
My brother's doing fast on my mother's TV. Says she watches too much, it's just not healthy. All my children in the daytime, Dallas at night. Can't even see the game or the Sugar Ray fight. The bill collectors, they ring my phone and scare my wife when I'm not home. Got a bum education, double-digit inflation. Can't take the train to the job, there's a strike at the station. Me on King Kong, standing on my back, can't stop to turn around. Broke my sacroiliac, a mid-range migraine cancer.
As far as the message is concerned, all records prior to that were frivolous, happy-go-lucky, party, let's get down. This particular record had to be created by somebody who lived and understood urban America.
It really was the first time, in a very coherent, musically accessible way, that you had a rap record that dealt with the society around us in America. And certainly, every record that came after that that dealt with anything social was influenced or was a response to the message.
If you reflect on American culture and civilization today, you will note that no longer does the adage that ample education and hard work yield the benefits of the good life. In fact, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five would put it this way: I think it would be cheaper just to be a street sweeper. Don't push me, 'cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Sometimes it makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
Rats in the front room, roaches in the back, junkies in the alley with the baseball bat. I tried to get away, but I couldn't get far, 'cause a man with a tow truck repossessed my car.
That record put us on a whole nother plane. We were the first rap group to be in a major magazine, Life, Time. We were on the cover of Rolling Stone. This put us in a venue that we couldn't believe. Scary, real scary. You know, 6 black guys from the ghetto. Now we're like worldwide heroes now. Kind of scary.
It's called the Bronx.
No more make-believe. We killed that era now. Now it's real. I'm rhyming about the Bronx. It's a place that you could point to on your map. The street I'm rhyming about, it really exists. There are real battles. We are for real.
Now way back in the days when hip-hop began, with Coca, La Rock, Cool Herc, and then bam, Beach Boys ran to the latest jam. But when it got shot up, they went home and said, damn, it's got to be a better way to hear our music every day. People's getting blown away, but coming outside anyway. They tried again outside and see the park. Power from a street light made the place dark. But yo, they didn't care. They turned it out. I know a few understand what I'm talking about. Remember Bronx River, rolling thick with cool DJ Red Alert and Chuck Chill Out on the mix. When Africa Islam was rocking the jams, and on the other side of town was a kid named Flash.
The Bronx was a very new time when I was in it. It was, crack was just being introduced. It was a big thing, and I wrote about it. It was a song called Listen to My 9mm Go Bang on Criminal Minds.
KRS-One, a homeless graffiti artist, came to the Bronx in the early 1980s. In 1987, with his partner Scott LaRock, he released Criminal Minded, a hip-hop record with a harder edge than anything that had gone before. Shortly afterwards, Scott LaRock was shot dead in the Bronx.
By the name of Peter, had to buck him down with my 9mm. He said I had his girl, I said, now what to you, stupid? But he tried to play me out, and KRS-One knew it. He reached for his pistol, but it was just a waste, 'cause my 9mm was up against his face. He pulled his pistol anyway, and I filled him full of lead. But just before he fell to the ground, this is what I said. Why da da dang, why da 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 dang, hey, listen to my 9mm go bang. Why da da dang, why da 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 dang, hey, this is KRS-One.
And I think in the Bronx, when that kind of drug was introduced, it became a survival thing. You either, you're either smoking crack or you're not. And it was like, you know, everybody was on this survival thing, which created those kinds of songs, which created that kind of art. And, you know, that's really what it was with the Bronx. It was, the Bronx has a lot of energy, huge energy. And if you're on the streets of the Bronx, you have nothing but to get that energy.